Today's AskReddit post. How's your mental health doing right now? Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Let's get started. I don't want to live and I don't want to die. What a way to exist. Are you me? I feel the same. Like everything in my life has led me to this state of being stuck and I don't want to be here but I don't want to not be here. I feel the same but I've been lucky that I still have my job and it pays well and I'm in a great relationship. So my mental health being shit makes so little sense to me. And it even stresses me out more cause I'm mad at myself for not being happy all the time. I think we're creating a chain of similarly thinking Redditors. One of things I do love about Reddit though is the fact I feel like I can actually admit how I feel in situations like these. Makes my depression feel lessened. Edit. I'm truthfully surprised by how many people I'm guessing can relate to this. Either way, no matter the subreddit, you all are weirdly enough kind of a dysfunctional family outside of a family that I love to visit. Thank you all. I just got another rejection email regarding a potential job. The only thing keeping me from crying is that I am currently sitting in the same room as my parents. I have been unemployed for the past 8 months and don't qualify for unemployment. After all of the things I have done in my life in terms of jobs and education, it feels like none of it means a damn thing. I feel like a waste of space and completely useless and I don't know what else to do to get a job. Either I'm overqualified or I'm underqualified and there is no in between. I hate this. I'll probably be in a better headspace tomorrow, but right now it sucks. I feel you. In 6 months of job searching, sending applications, etc., I received 3 interviews, one of which was selling solar door to door and wouldn't hire me because I was overqualified. The other 2, I was underqualified, but one of those eventually made me an offer and I had to take it just to have a job, even though I knew I hated everything about the place and the people. 9 months later, still working there and trying desperately to get approved for a new lease so I can quit this job already. Life pro tip for everyone. It's definitely a no-no to lie about qualifications you don't have. But there's nothing wrong with omitting qualifications you do have. There's no law saying you have to mention your master's degree on your resume. Even if it's a job you fully intend to leave as soon as you find something better. They don't have to know that. Fuck them. My mate did that. Desperate for money so took a job as a caretaker at a school. Took everything from high school onward off his CV. Got the job and then stayed there for nearly 10 years. Turned out he really enjoyed it. Very wholesome in a thread that needs it. I'm sure the Germans have a word for this, but I don't know it. Anxious calm. I'm feeling that. Like in this moment things are okay. But there's this huge looming uncertainty staring over my shoulder at all times. Sure, I'm making do, but will I ever truly thrive again? I felt this. I'm in this place right now too. Absolutely horrible. Not in a depressive way but in a stress to absolute max type of way. Same. Hugs. Same here. Rough week. I'm sending hugs for whoever needs one. 3. Horrible. I can't spend a minute alone without my mind tormenting me. I feel like a piece of trash. And I can only tell Reddit I guess. Thank you for all the incredibly kind and supportive messages. People. Same here. I can't even get a break from my brain while asleep. I just have exhausting, terrible nightmares all night long. But I still have to act like a normal person in front of my family. Maybe try to be open with your family about how you're feeling and what's going on. Unless of course you have reasons for not wanting to do so. I've found that confiding in my family has really helped me get through some mental stress and anxiety in my life recently. I'm very privileged to have a family like mine. And I know not everyone is as fortunate as me. So this may not apply to some. Yeah, I can't do that. At least I'm away from the most abusive members of my family. But I still can't share any deep personal struggles with the family I am in contact with. I really only share with myself. And still on a limited scale. I'm glad you have a good support system though. I feel you. Last time I tried to open up to my mom about the way she treated me, she literally interrupted me and said that doesn't happen and then ignored me. Meh, I'll make it. I always do. Damn, I read this one right here and I started crying. Like you just called me out and I'm just barely making it. Hugs. God damn, I miss humans. I have pets but I didn't know just how much I needed people. I've become more accepting that the world is just screwed up and I have no control over it. I like to see myself as a spectator of a very interesting time in history. This has been in my thoughts for the past couple of months. 2. Not that it makes it easier to actually live through, but shit, it sure has been wild. Wild in a very boring way. The apocalypse is slow and mundane so far. I'm sure it'll get worse soon. Here in Car, the fires are devouring the city next door, so the climate part of the apocalypse is setting in. Yeah. Mental health. Oh god, I'm a mess. I've been in a slump for about 11 months now. January-April was especially bad. Right now, I'm about ready to give up. Edit. Well, damn. Thanks everyone for the support. I'm sure I'll make it. I'm trying my best to get better and me and my doctor have been working on it. Thanks for all of the comments and PMs. I'll try my best. I'm rooting for you. September through December, are you a solid? Finish this ducked up year on a positive. You got this. How does one even end this ducked year on a positive note? I know one thing that could happen in November. Lack of nut. Somewhat poorly. My chronic pain has been flaring up and I'm feeling pretty isolated and lonely due to quarantine. I feel you. Sending hugs. Take care as well. Great. I'm finally treating my lifelong PTSD. Edit. Thanks for your encouragement and well wishes. Edit. I am doing EMDR. Go you. I know it won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. Congrats on doing this major thing for yourself. Very slowly descending into insanity. Started college classes. Mom is hooked up to an O2 machine and can't do much. And in a family of 4, I have to do the most for her. My dad works and my brother literally ducking screams at anyone when he's asked to do anything. He is 19 and pretty much mentally healthy. Being in charge of her, the house, and my dogs by myself for a week for the first time ever kind of put a strain on me more than normal. Edit. Thank you for all the support everyone. It means so much. I nearly teared up. I want to clarify that my dad does help a lot. He works from the morning until the evening. 5 days a week. So I'm in charge during these times. When he is home, he takes a huge load off of me. As for my brother, he's always had trouble processing his emotions in a healthy way. A lot of you have been telling me to talk to him, and I will. He doesn't like talking about his emotions, but I'll give it a try anyway. Also, thanks for the awards. That's a lot to manage. Sorry your bro is a brat. Keep at it. Thanks. I know it's a serious struggle but you're a good kid, and sooner or later the fruits of those struggles will show. You'll become a truly mature and developed person. Keep it up, lad. I've actually been doing the best mentally than I ever have. I lost my mom 4 months ago, was very suicidal, moved in with my BF, got engaged. My brother tried to commit suicide a few months ago while being drunk, got his kids taken away by Child Protective Services because he's an alcoholic, same with his baby mama, but most importantly got on meds that actually work for depression and anxiety. I have struggled my whole life with both and I finally feel at peace with my emotions. I no longer obsess about the little things and I don't stay up at night forever or bug out as I call it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Edit. Thank you all for all the upvotes and awards. It makes me really happy to see everyone talking about their own experiences with meds. Obviously, I tried many meds over the years before we found this mixture that worked. So just because these meds work for me doesn't mean they will work for you. Mind if I ask what meds? Same mayo. Just so you guys know, meds don't work the same way for everyone. One medicine might be perfect for one person and make another person really anxiety ridden and miserable. So it's not really about the meds as much as it is everyone's individual reactions to them, which vary widely. Sorry : a lot of times no meds at all will work for someone. Spent the last several years experiencing shitty side effects to realize nothing helps. But hey, it was worth a try. If there was even a small chance they would make life bearable, I'm glad I tried. I'm actually the happiest I've ever been. Not really sure why. I was just in the car listening to music and I had an epiphany. I'm being paid to do what I love. I'm watching a cool TV show. And I am going camping this weekend. I do miss my friends. But I'm still happy. Happy cake day. It's a nice for a change to see someone doing so well for once. Thanks a lot. Hope you have a fantastic day. Majority of the comments are people that are having a tough time and not doing so well. I hope that all of you that read this have an uplift in your life and get over the obstacles that are in front of you. My mental state is confidence that we will all prosper. Cheers guys. I'm sort of in the same place. I'm really stressed and my depression has been slowly creeping back due to a lot of circumstances in my life. But I'm still very optimistic that things are getting better. It's just around the corner. Stay hopeful everyone. We'll all get through this somehow. Not so good. Was in between projects at work a few weeks ago and since I haven't been able to find enough focus to start anything work and maintain effort. Just feel floaty and super disconnected. No idea how to snap out of it and get back into the mindset of focused work. Floaty and super disconnected. I feel that at work too. I've been trying to pull out of it. Engage a little more. I think I stopped talking much but I can't tell. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who's been talking less. I've always been incredibly ADHD, animated and loud. But just today my boyfriend noted that I've been talking a lot less in general and that I don't seem to have any energy anymore. Didn't even realize it real he pointed it out. I think people start to realize how useless and meaningless everything is. Now that you're not distracted by being in an office. Not great. I feel lonely, unmotivated, addicted to scrolling. I haven't even showered today. I'll try a game tomorrow. No one showed today. You're doing fine. Yup, no reason to shower. Often, if I'm just sitting around the house, showers are comforting to some, and the idea of being clean is as well. While you may not be doing something, you are still doing something. Your body is working. You should clean yourself. It's a good routine to have. Oh, it's bad. Hope it gets better for you. Hugs. Horrible. Hugs. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Hang in there. Internet stranger. Hugs. Shitty. I'm usually an anxious person and I'm doing what I can to stay calm during the pandemic. But after months of staying away from people and with no end in sight, I'm mentally exhausted. Quarantine is hard. I'm a homebody and an introvert. But being those things when you want to be is so much easier than being them because you have no choice. Hang in there, friend. Hugs. I'm depressed until I see the llama my parents got out of the window. Then I'm slightly less depressed. Picture? We all need a llama in our lives. Yes, I need to see the llama. Bored? I am not sad or happy, just bored. My mother used to say to me only boring people get bored as a way of saying go and entertain yourself because I can't be bothered to. It did help me be more self-sufficient though. Maybe you could pick up a new book to read. Holy duck, I hate this logic. Nothing against you but I've been keeping a goddamn list. 7 books. 5 different light novels and manga. 20 plus animes and shows. And 2 online course over the quarantine, still bored to high hell. This pandemic has taken away everything that kept me entertained and I just can't do anything. Yikes. Mixed episode. Super high energy, but suicidal. Not a good time. Can't believe there are people out there who wish they had a mental illness. Same. Also can't believe there are people out there who don't have mental illness and don't have to live this way. Imagine how different life would be. You have no idea how much I think about it. I always had really good grades and I am really good at math and science. My dream was to be a chemical engineer. Now I can't handle any sort of stress and even working a part-time job is extremely difficult. My dream now is to just be comfortable. That's even out of reach because I'm considered functioning. WTF. and don't qualify for disability, and I can't do college because I'll end up in the mental hospital. Sorry, I needed to vent a bit. It's not good. I'm depressed and my GF became my ex a day ago. I'm trying to cheer up by working out and talking to friends, but it's not like I can bounce back from 9 months of a genuine time of enjoyment with someone. I'm in a similar spot. We'll make it. Doesn't mean it's not hard. Honestly, better than it was before the pandemic. Working from home has removed about 2/3 of my stressors. I'm living with my best friend and his cat. I'm mostly caught up on work, so that stress has been reduced. And my job has restored full hours and benefits, so I'm set financially. If I didn't have to sacrifice a third of my life to my capitalist overlords just for the right to food, clothing, and shelter, my depression could be cured. But it's a lot more manageable thanks to COVID, which I sometimes feel guilty about because I know other people are suffering. But I'm thriving and I need to take my victories where I can get them because I don't really get a whole lot of those. Hey, if you're thriving, then revel in that. You never know when it'll happen again, so enjoy it while you have it. Just because others are suffering doesn't mean you have to as well, as long as you're being kind. Honestly, being stuck at home for almost 8 months with my annoying ass parents is start to really get to me. I can't seem to catch a break and I'm ready to vent and go off, but I don't want to get grounded again because last time I vented I punched a hole in a door. Look for escapes, like reading a book or writing one. Vent in safe places so you don't blow up the next time they poke you too hard. Sitting on my back porch listening to the soft sounds of the night. In this moment I am happy. Absolutely awful. I'm close to the wildfires and I can't go outside without breaking into hives from the smoke. One of my dogs is currently at the emergency vet and the vet seems to think it's from the same reason. They're having a massive uptick in allergic reactions since the wildfires started. So I can't do anything inside places outside of my house because of COVID. And now I cannot go outside because of fires. Oh, and now I have an emergency vet bill. And I probably need to go to the doctor for my problem too, but my dog comes first since she can't communicate how bad she is. Oh, and just the whole 2020 thing in general. I'm having a wonderful ducking time. Waiting for my child at home and our property in the place my mom still lives to burn down in Napa County. Yeah, shit sucks. Waited months to get into a therapist. Finally found one I really like. Job change, health insurance. Now she isn't covered and I have to stop therapy that I desperately need. That's just unfair. Greatest country in the world, yes. Recently I've been drinking myself to sleep. I didn't before. Edit. Hey guys, in all fairness I have a westerly facing sun exposed room. My room gets HOTTT in the summertime. I can't always sleep in that kind of uncomfortable room. I hope you get better soon. I'm stressed in so many ways. I work with people who refuse to wear masks. I just went through a tornado. I have far too much work and far too little support structure. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Nobody gives a shit if I do my laundry or clean my room. Why bother doing all this maintenance? What am I maintaining? I'm lonely. I'm bored. I'm buzzing with trepidation and I can feel fear on the edge starting to sneak in. On the surface, things are actually going really well. Better than it could be. But I'm restless and I'm losing my desire to fill my time with meaningful actions. I'm choosing to check out while at work, just to get through another day. But what's on the other side of that day? What's waiting at home? I just want to lie face down and harumph until the bad is over. I want to eat junk food and watch shitty movies and sleep and read trashy romance novels. I don't want to be careful with my money. I don't want to say no to eating out to save money. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to take care of myself. I want to crawl under my blanket and eat Cheez-Its until I'm sick and my breath is orange. I've been out of work for months, getting unemployment, and I feel the same. Except I am mostly watching TV and eating Cheez-Its. It's not much better over here. One day it will be over. Worse than words. A flame outside of Noah's Ark and drowning. Whoa, you actually watched the whole video. I'd give you a high five if I was a human. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more great content. See you next time.